What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Scott Boys. I'm with Chris.
What's up?
And we're here for week 2 predictions, Chris. And once again, we're missing somebody. Would you like to explain why we're missing somebody?
Well, as I heard, because I wasn't in this conversation, but if I was, I probably would have said that's the worst reason ever. Eddie doesn't want to do predictions, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I don't think he does. I don't think he wants to hurt people's feelings.
When predictions are just your opinion and what you, like, trying to say what you think would happen. They're not going to hurt anyone's feelings. It's not like this is like some pro thing where everyone wants to win.
Chris, you hurt my feelings last week.
But so what? It happened. So far, most of my No, actually, I tell a lie. Most of my predictions haven't come true. Yeah, I went for... No.
You went for a split in every game, Chris.
Apart from one.
No, even in mine, you said split.
That's mainly because I felt bad for saying 2-0, Jay.
You said split in every game, and there was only one split.
Oh.
You went
How bad is that, though? Like, when it came to the tournament, I said 2-0 for most games, and it came true. Yeah? And then when I changed to splits, because I think it's going to split more, it's 2-0 on nearly every game apart from one.
Jojo, indeed. Your scrim partner saved your prediction.
Thank you, Joe. I think he lost game one on purpose now, just for my predictions. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, I'm not gonna say he got outplayed. I'm just gonna say he done it for me.
Obviously. So,
you have to make your scrim part look better.
Season 4 patch is out, right?
Yeah.
So the whole picks and bans is changed.
Yeah, fucking bullshit stuff right here.
By Kronos, by Soul.
By Hell.
Yeah, hell's hell's something else.
By Jingwei. Goodbye.
Nice. I still think Jingwei's a top pick in #1 just because of the passive. I think that we're still looking at mostly the same god. I still think the Kwang, Nemesis, Loki.
You're forgetting one main god.
Who am I forgetting?
All you're doing is naming gods that you would play. The Kwang, the Nemesis. No. You're forgetting. I don't care. You're forgetting one god. Top picks. You're just doing your god.
It's not Cupid, Chris. It's not a top pick.
I wasn't thinking Cupid, to be honest.
Cupid's still not a top pick.
He's winning matches though.
He won 2 fucking games, Chris.
Don't forget season 2.
He won 2 games. Well done. But no, I still think these gods control some bands. I still think if you get your hands on one of these gods, then you should win the game. You theoretically should win.
As if you're able to play them.
I think. Oh, actually, no,
look through.
I'm really good at that. I think they're the top 5. I think Thana,
Freya, Alquan, Nemesis.
Yeah. Those are
Janus?
top. I don't think he's a top pick. I think he's a middle of the pack pick, like a Cupid. He's kind of like. Let me think.
Scylla.
No, I don't. I think Scylla's below that. I think
Zeus.
I think.
Aphrodite, Bakasura.
Wait, it's season 4 now, isn't it? Season 4. I'm adding one more god to that. Apollo.
Why?
Apollo right now is the best hunter in the game.
Aphrodite.
So, no, I don't think she's a top pick. If you play correctly, she's easily counted. But I think middle of the pack picks are like your Mercuries, your Najas, your Bakas, your Humbats.
Basically, mainly assassins, apart from Cupid and Janus.
Your Hoyes, your Onhers, your Chirons, Neath.
Hey, you can't count JoJo's Chiron into the middle picks.
No, you can't play as.
But I reckon he's the only one that's gonna play Kronos.
Dolls down, Soul's middle of the pack, Afro middle of the pack, Chungar's middle of the pack.
Wait, you really think Soul is still middle pack? I think
Yeah,
he's at least gone
yeah.
down a bit since getting.
Because Soul was a top pick. She's only gone down to middle of the pack. She only got one bit
Oh,
nerfed, and it wasn't. It's not as big of a deal as Kronos. As Kronos took a fucking pelting.
and people will still play him.
Hashtag Cass.
I
Only
wasn't.
God.
No. I was thinking Michael might still play Kronos, but he's not in this. I forgot.
Yeah. Right.
You
So
might.
let's go down to. Let's move right on to the dangerous player. So after last week's games, right?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about last week's games of this. Who showed potential? They might have not won their games, but who's showing potential to look very dangerous? Like, can take games off Jay and me. Who showed that last week from Division 1?
I don't want to really. I'm guessing. I don't know. Dean, maybe? Probably still Dean?
We said Jojo last time, I think.
I reckon Dean was also there, though.
But no, we were considering Dean, but then we mentioned the God Pool. The fact he's got such a small God Pool.
But when if he gets one of those gods, he can, like, obscurely pwn your ass.
If you ban out, if your first pick, you ban the Solent, so Cat, you pick the Thanatos.
But that's for you, because you can play Thanatos. Some of us can't.
Yeah, but we're not. We're looking at dangerous player taking games off me and Jay, Chris.
Yeah, but no offense to Jojo, because I'm not gonna just carry on using the excuse he done it for me. After that game with Dean, you can't really say after that week he can properly take out a game.
I still believe you can, but we've seen him at his best. He truly fucking the best player in the world.
True, but there's other people that beat him.
And I think it's just a blip. We're supposed to say it's just a blip. Jojo's gonna bounce back.
Yeah, we all know, and watch it. When he goes against Aaron, you better watch your back, because he's behind you, gonna booty slap you.
I still, but I think the most dangerous looking player last week was you.
Yes!
I think you played just some of your best Smite last week.
I made it to the dangerous player. Mom, get the camera.
Chris just got dangerous player.
Yes!
Because Chris will never get a penta.
Shut the fuck up.
Right, Division 2. Oh, who looked the most dangerous in that? Who looked good last week?
Okay,
Division 2.
I'm just saying this now. And I know Eddie will like this, because I got dangerous player from you for Division 1. I'm gonna have to say Cass.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cass.
Me v Cass. Go on, give Cass the more dangerous out of the two.
Cass is really fucking good. But question is now, is his God Pool gonna... What's his God Pool like now Kronos has been nerfed?
Well, we'll see next week.
Yes. Right, let's move on right on, Chris. We're gonna move right on, moving through this quickly today. The predictions for week 1. Let me pull the fixtures up.
We have a load of 3 points, like 2 1 points, and quite a lot of zeros from Division 1.
Alright, so it's you versus Jay. That's the first one I've got. How do you think that's gonna go?
2-0.
To who?
Jay.
What's that?
Mainly because, like, I feel the last game I had against him, I played really well. Probably the tiniest bit under my gameplay last week. But Jay went 100% and still kicked my ass like there was no ass to be kicked.
I think I'm going for a 2-0 J. I think there is a possibility for a 1-1, depending on you showing up and J having a few mistakes. I think that is really dependent, but I think there will be close games. I
The
do
sad,
think if you don't show up for the games, because the two games are going to be over in like 25 minutes if you don't show up.
but the really sad thing about it is,
Hmm.
I'm trying to remember rightly who to ban because Hell's got, yeah, Raw's been meh. Because I used to just ban like a load of warriors apart from Hell and Loki.
Oh no, you didn't ban Warriors against him.
Yeah, banned Hell and Loki.
Yeah, so you get banned this time.
I'm not 100% sure, really.
Yeah, I'm going for a 2-0 J. It's Dean versus me after that. Chris?
I'm gonna go 1-1.
Oh, cheers, cheers, mate. Appreciate it.
Mainly because before we started this episode, you got a bit ragey because Carly wasn't back, and you said, "Shit, what am I gonna do against a god if Dean plays a god?" Not gonna say what, but you know.
I'm going 2-0 me. I've got strats planned out. I know what I want to do, and I know what to ban against Dean to work. I don't want what to give him. I know how to deal with other gods. So I'll go 2-0 me.
Okay.
Eddie versus Luke.
Probably a 1-1.
I'm gonna go 2-0.
To who?
Eddie. Eddie.
Okay.
You know, better than anybody that, from what I said before, the fact that, these two are the two people I probably root for the least. And that's not to insult or anything. I think these just the two that I root for the very least. But I am gonna go for a 2-0 Eddie. I think Eddie is just a much skilled player. Like, I'm sticking to my guns. The fact that as a team player, Luke impresses me. As a 1v1 player, he does not.
Okay. Okay,
Aaron
but
versus Jojo.
just say it now before we go on. That's what you think. What would you prefer or want more?
Team player, obviously. But I'm saying for a 1v1 league, he doesn't impress me.
No, I mean like score-wise.
Oh, I want a 1-1. I want a 1-1, but I think it's gonna be 2-0. I don't want either of them winning. Because if one of them wins, if I had to want someone to win it, it'd be Luke, just because of the positioning wise and just points wise. That means that Eddie
Because if
say
you
3 points
2-0,
above the Yankees.
if you 2-0, Dean,
Luke 2-0,
you'll
send me Eddie and
you'll
Luke.
basically finally be able to like go up to a position.
Yeah, I'll be
I'm
level with
guessing.
you on points. You'll no
Yeah.
longer be above me, Chris.
Well, that's unless I 1-1.
You ain't gonna want one, Chris. I'm sorry. Aaron versus Jojo. What do you think?
Because of last week's games, I have to go 2-0 Jojo.
Just because of last week.
Yeah, and because I reckon Jojo might be a better player in general.
I'm gonna stand by my scrum partner 1-1. Look in the past. These two have never had a winner between them. Never. They've had 2 sets against each other.
Yeah,
in the
no,
stadium, and
no.
it was both
That I
splits.
understand, yes. That I understand, but think about how Aaron has played for the against some of the lowest rating people, players that you would probably not give points to against all of us.
No, but Aaron has a tendency of playing up to his opponent and playing down to his opponent. Depending on how good you are, he'll play at your skill level, no matter what.
So
Aaron
you're
will
trying
always
to
play
say
his
that
opponent's.
if you're
Always play at his
shit skill
opponent's
level,
skill
he'll just
level.
go to shit skill level.
Yes, Aaron will play at his opponent's skill level.
That's what you're trying to say. For me, Eddie and Luke, he just downgrades himself.
Yeah, I've said
He said
time and
it.
time again,
He said it.
Aaron is mechanically better than you three. I just think he plays down to you. I think he plays up to me and Jojo and Jay. I think he's very good. I think him and Dean are even.
Okay, let's just move on. Thank you.
So I'm going for a split. Right. What's next after that? Right, we're gonna look at this. We're not gonna go fully in depth on our predicted standings, but from last week's results, does anyone look like they're moving? Because I know you said you, Eddie, and Luke could be fighting over which one of you wouldn't be in the relegations. Because there was two spots, and you said one of you were going to miss out on relegations. Be able to.
I'm just saying this. I don't know about position-wise, because right now Eddie is having good games. The only way I can decide who goes there is dependent how we play our next couple of games, and what happens between us two.
I think. I want to see what happens if Eddie runs into a truck.
What do you mean by that?
What's gonna happen if when he runs into Jay, or me, or Jojo? Because let's be honest here, out of any 3 games you could have had to start off, Eddie's got those. He got Aaron, Luke, and then you.
Yeah.
Like, well, that's the games he would have wanted. Start off. That is your best chance of getting 7 points, at least on the board.
I got Luke, Jay,
and
huh? Eddie.
Yeah, you got Eddie week 3, obviously, because Eddie's
Luke got me, Eddie,
and then he's got Jojo.
Okay, so he's got 2 good games. Aaron got Eddie, then Jojo, then
me.
You you got Jay, then Dean,
Then Aaron.
then
And Jay got me, you, and Dean.
Well, technically for Jay, all the games are gonna be easy. Like he'll obviously get the best.
So yeah, I personally think we're looking at off last week's games alone. I think it's going to be between you, Luke, Eddie, and Aaron for who's getting relegated.
Okay. So you put Aaron lower now.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. And is that just because of him losing to Eddie?
He's on a losing spree and he's getting. I think he's on he's in a slump right now. He needs to get out of that slump.
So what you're trying to say is it was like me at the start of the season, of season 1.
Yeah. I think it's just he needs to find a stride again. He needs to find
a win.
He just needs to get a win under his belt, and I think he'll be back to normal. Like
Aaron, don't worry. I'll give you the win, or Luke will give you the win. Who does Aaron play before? Me or Luke?
Aaron plays Luke and then you 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, you first win against Luke. Then never mind. Luke, try harder.
The week before Luke, he plays Jay.
Oh wow. Who does that? Yeah. Two hard opponents technically.
I think I think it will be Jay getting first place. I said I had a chance to get in first, but I don't think that anymore. I think Jay's gonna get first.
You getting second.
I think it'll be between me and Jojo for second, and Dean's guaranteed fourth.
Unless Dean bucks up and defeats Jojo next time.
No, I still stand by Dean's gonna go fourth because Jojo can play against me and Dean better than Dean can. Sorry, me and Jay, sorry, better than Dean can.
Okay.
What do you think about that? How I've talked about that league? Do you agree with it in any parts, or do you disagree with any of it?
Yeah, I agree, but I just think if Dean gets like a really decent game against you, I reckon like if he gets a certain god and beats a god that you use, I reckon Dean has a chance of getting third as well, or at least, well, maybe second if you think you and Jojo are close. I just reckon it'll be a race between me, Aaron, Eddie, and Luke, but Luke further out in the bottom, and then a race between you, Jojo, and Dean. But Dean, like, not close, but it'll be like 2 points away from you two. If he loses to you, if it's like a win towards you, I reckon he might actually be 1 point or same points as one of you. And then Jay's just going to be in front of all of us saying, you guys have to fight for your positions. I want competition myself.
True.
Basically.
That's really true.
And then when Randy comes into it, Jay's going to be turning around going like, fuck, I've finally got competition. I'm not happy with this. And then Jay duos Randy then.
Let's move on to Division 2. Division 2, I don't think there was actually a single warrior picked.
That is very surprising. I bet you week 2 is gonna have a warrior pick.
Yeah, because it's the battle of the Titans down there. Randy versus Cass.
Wait, I thought Lotad was playing Randy.
No, Lotad has Bray.
Oh, never mind. I reckon Randy will only play warriors if Cass doesn't play Kronos.
Wait, but talking about the picks and bans, from what I've heard, there was a lot of focus on Neath. Neath is like, they think Neath is the fucking best thing ever to touch Smite.
Is that after watching my friend's games?
Adam banned it against Lotad.
But then most people can understand why if they saw it.
And Randy played it again. And Randy had it banned against Ray in game 2 and played it in game 1.
Yeah.
It was really shocking. Like, and it was banned in Cass versus Philip as well. So.
But who banned it, quick?
Philip banned it against Cass.
Oh.
So, is there a reason for this such priority of Neath?
Neath might just be playing, like, they might have seen Division 1, like, a couple of Neaths winning. I'm joking.
You see that Neath got fucking wrecked in the tournament. I don't think Neath won a game.
They probably like overestimate, like, or underestimate other gods and overestimate Neith's greatness and her superior jugs.
Yeah, I think Neith's really overrated.
That's so mean.
I think Neith is just a really overrated pick.
I think Carly's really overrated.
You want to play against Carly?
No, I'm joking. Carly's so overrated. She got kicked for being too good.
You want to let me play the overrated god against you in the league?
No, I know which god I want to play against you.
Which god's that?
I'm not telling you.
Why not?
Because you won't fucking pick it.
I know what god I'm playing against everybody, like, unless it gets banned.
And it's going to be either Al Kwong, Nemesis, or Carly.
I'm playing one god until Carly comes back in the game.
Let me guess, is that the Kwongalonga Dong Dong?
He'll get banned, Chris.
Nemesis?
She'll get banned.
Then I have no fucking idea. Ula? Apollo!
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Right, so
Come on
let's
then,
look at the predictions. Philip versus Adam. What are we thinking?
Philip 2-0.
I'm going to Philip 2-1. If you said Adam had a good game one, I think Adam can improve. I think Adam's gonna be that like project player. I think he'll actually no, nothing. But it will be a 2-0, but I don't think he'll be like.
No, that was my
Adam
point.
gets wrecked.
I wasn't thinking it'll be like a 2-0 like straight slapping the face, yeah. I meant like it'll be like one really close game and then the second game will be like, bitch, eat my dust.
I
So
think
basically
Adam's the
like,
project. I think Adam's the project player. I think he's going to improve over time. I think it's just going to take time for him. But I don't think he'll make the relegations this season. Sorry.
who's the
Ray
most
versus
wanted?
Lotad.
Oh,
Wait, what did you gonna say, Chris?
I was gonna say apart from Randy, yeah, who are the two most wanted people for you? Because I know you're
To
gonna
come
say
up,
Cass.
Cass, and I think I don't really care who comes up. To be honest, I just think it's between from what I've saw, it's between Ray and Lotad mainly. Maybe Philip can contend with those two. For third.
It's only two people coming up, isn't it?
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a different. Well, yeah, there's two people going to be coming up to the tournament. Yes, that is true. But maybe there's a different. Maybe I'm doing it differently for those two spots than usual.
I have no idea what you mean, but okay, carry on. Don't make it sound like they get to choose one person in the league and like if they win they kick them down. Like that would be racist because Cass would just choose
Ray,
me.
Ray versus Lotad.
I don't know.
It's hard because like Lotad had the easier opponent. Ray had fucking Randy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
She was gonna say, should we just go for the normal pick 2-1 Ray because of who they had?
Nah, I'm going 2-1 Lotad.
Really? See, I don't know who would be better, but I want to go 2-1 Ray mainly because of who they had as opponent wise.
I could see it. I'm torn. It's only like it's a 51-49 for me that Lotad is winning 2-1.
Depending on who both people play.
Yeah. Let's see. Randy versus Cass, the Battle of the Titans.
I'm gonna say 2-1 Randy.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2-1 Randy just because of the Kronos nerf. That's like the only reason. If Kronos was nerfed, I'd say it'd be closer. Like it'd be closer for me to go 2-1 Randy. But because the Kronos nerf, I can confidently say 2-1 Randy.
And then that's it, isn't it?
Mhm. Looking at that though, I'm going to talk to you about the relegation format after the recording.
Yeah.
But we said last week that 6th and 1st were guaranteed, and between 2nd and 5th is anybody's to play for.
Pardon?
Is that changed? We said last week 1st and 6th were guaranteed to be locked in already.
Yeah.
And 2nd and 5th was anybody's to play for.
Yeah. I don't think that's changed. I mean, yeah,
I think
I think in what way? Because Luke, I reckon, might be locked in 6th unless he can get a win. Is this for?
What are you on about?
Is this for Division 2?
There's 8 people in Division 1, so why?
8th place. I'm confused. Oh wait,
We're talking about 6 people, Chris. What division do you think we're talking about?
2.
Yeah.
I got
We are in
confused.
Division 2 discussion.
You. What do you reckon it's changed to now?
Cass is locked into second.
Really?
Yes, really.
Okay.
Cass just looks so fucking good.
I'm guessing the only way for that to change is if someone beats Cass.
Yes. Whoever beats Cass will battle him for second.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be. I think Phillips maybe Shoney's a tad off Lotad and. He's a tad off Lotad.
I
And
don't get how that
Ray,
made you laugh.
because it's a good play on words.
Oh.
But I think he's shown that he's behind them in skill level, so I think he most like to look like a fifth place, and it'll be between Lotad and
See,
Ray.
I'm just saying this. The only reason why I think Lotad might have a bit more skill level than Philip is because Philip beat him, yes? With his two best gods, I don't know if that's 100% true, but that's what I've been told, and that's what Lotad was told. Yeah? So if they were his two best gods, and Lotad did have two very close games, yeah? Well, the Chart game wasn't close. It went alright at the end, but the Zeus game was really close, and I think the only reason why Lotad lost was because he got a bit too cocky and got killed by the Titan. Because if that never happened, I reckon he would have won that game. Would you agree?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Then again, it was a back and forwards game. Anyone could have won it.
No, it was a back and forwards game, but at that point, I think Lotad's tower was up.
There wasn't a point in time where either of them, like, they both threw, like, Lotad threw it. It was like a load. They both threw it at the same time, and then one of them threw them, the other one 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 threw them. Philip just didn't throw.
Yeah.
Like, I don't say you could. I don't agree with the fact you can say, oh, if he didn't do this, he would have won, because then you can just respond with, well, if Philip didn't do this, he would have won.
Yeah, no, that's obvious, but I reckon if the throwing stopped when Philip threw the last time where Lotad killed attack when he was killing the Phoenix, yeah?
Well, to be fair, Philip threw before Lotad did. So, on your way of saying it, Philip would have won.
Yeah, no,
Anyway.
Philip would have won, yeah, because Philip threw before Lotad. But the last throw cost the game entirely. That's what I was mentioning. Obviously, if Philip didn't throw the first time, Philip would have won any day. We all know that.
But I think the Lotad we have now wouldn't make that throw. I don't think Lotad would make that play anymore.
No, I agree with that one. I don't think he would either.
I think he makes the smart play and pushes the wave out. I think he doesn't die tight, and I don't think he loses the game off that. I don't think he gives his opponent the opportunity to be in a situation where, oh, if I throw, you have to play it perfectly or you still lose.
Yeah.
I think Lotad's a player now that will either just beat you outright, or you will beat him outright.
Yeah.
Right, I think that's everything we have to cover for this week, unless I'm missing anything.
Doesn't sound like it. We've discussed season 2. We've done the predictions. We don't have an announcement, but that's Sundays, isn't it?
Yes.
We've done the dangerous. We've done.
I'll be announcing the relegations format on Sunday.
Okay. We've done the match predictions for Div 1. We've done the dangerous. Yeah, we've done top picks and bans. Yeah, we've done everything.
Right. So, do you want to say anything else, Chris, before we go?
I'm completely fine with what's been said. There's nothing really I can add there, apart from comment down your predictions. Obviously, you know the matches for next week. So if you've got any thoughts of what you think will happen, obviously comment them down. We'd like to hear.
And also check out everyone's channels that are being involved. So go check out Pewface, go check out Stuff Gaming, check out Don's Gaming, check out Gunners Games, check out the Dons, check out Scott Boy, obviously. If you're fucking online, check me out.
And don't forget Jay.
I check out good old Jay's channel that doesn't fucking upload games.
Until like 4 weeks after the game, or probably still
Yeah,
later, because I don't think I've seen the finals.
No, I've not seen him yet.
Do you think Jay's forgotten or just hasn't bought?
I asked him about it. I asked him about it, and he was like, "What are you talking about?"
I haven't even seen the team training yet. Like those last 15 minutes purely were needed, but
Right, no, as always, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy the games this week as much as I'm going to enjoy them. Right, guys, bye.
peace.